I don't want to misrepresent anything. I really enjoyed my first year at Emory. Being away from my family and unplugged from the all-boys Catholic environment that I'd gone to high school in was great. I was exposed to new perspectives and shown a new reality of the world. I fell in love with my physics classes. I felt like I had been given a new language to describe these realities that we assumed to be true. But I felt unoriginal. When I was a kid, I would dig up into our family recycling bin and find parts of a model rocket that I dreamed to one day build. But at the end of my freshman year, I never felt further away from this boy. As any logical, career-focused academic might do, I ignored my Chinese professor for a lecture, found the cheapest flight out of the country, and slowly built up the courage to tell my parents that I was going to PaNamA in less than a week. And my friend Evan decided to join. Here's him. Here's him deciding to go. This is the story of that trip. I didn't really know why I was going to PaNamA. I couldn't tell if I was just overcomplicating my burnout, or if I was a spoiled brat who just needed some reason to justify a vacation. I even questioned how could I be so privileged to have the opportunity for an amazing education and still come out feeling unfulfilled. These questions bugged me, and rightfully so. They poked holes into who I thought I was and what I thought I wanted. Here's my leading theory. In differential equations, we work on something called tank problems. We're given a system of tanks and some information about the flow rates between the tanks, and we're asked to mathematically model the system. I think you can kind of see your life that way. We have our social tank, our intellectual tank, our emotional tank. Some might even believe there's a spiritual tank. And our tank in question, this mystery tank. I don't know if this should be labeled spontaneity, creativity, or even originality. Some might call it entrepreneurial ability. All I know is that this mystery tank of mine was left on empty. I no means want to fault any of my Emory professors. If anything, it's a fault on me. I had dichotomized my entrepreneurial and academic interests. I was hoping to come back from this trip with some sort of catchy mnemonic or something to remind me about how to refill this tank, but to be honest, I didn't come back with much. I put that kid who booked his plane ticket during his Chinese lecture in the same category as that rocket-building boy. And as I go forward over these next few weeks following the trip, I can only hope that I don't lose sight of that mindset. I certainly can't piss off to PaNamA every time I'm feeling unoriginal. But I can certainly hope to implement a mini version of that mindset in my everyday life. So that's it. It wasn't the groundbreaking, eye-opening trip I had hoped it to be, but certainly better than sitting at home.